Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing. Okay. That's it. Hey, we was going. It must have been good. It must have been good.
All right, y'all, we back.
All right, one more time. All right, y'all. So let's do it. We're gonna get back into it. Like I said, Satan. It must have been going too good. Satan wanted that truth to get out there. Wanted to get some people to leave or something. Somebody who jumped in. They needed this truth. Who knows what the reason was?
Right.
But it happens. But we're gonna finish out the class. Like I was saying, where were you at? Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 1. Be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself.
Right. And this, like I was saying, it goes both ways. But as far as the man, we are, the heads.
Right.
So you don't want to teach nobody an evil lesson against you. So not only your wife, but nobody. And the same is likewise to everybody else. Use these teachings as practical knowledge. Right. Teach not people an evil lesson against you. You don't want to reward bad behavior.
That's right.
That's an evil lesson against you. You know what I'm saying? She throw a time, you try to lower your standards and your morals to make her comfortable. Or you lower your morals or your standards to make him comfortable.
Right.
Right? Don't teach nobody evil lesson. Don't reward bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you're a people pleaser or a taker or whatever, you don't reward their behavior. It's just like a little kid in the store. They fall out in the store, cry, yell, and you buy them the thing that they want.
Right.
They just going to embarrass you like that every time you go into the store. You're teaching that child an evil lesson against you. Right? But on the flip side, think about it like this. The child does something wrong. Right? And you chastise them real hard. You blaze on them. But when they bring home a good report card, it's not the same energy as the checking.
Right.
You see what I mean? You gotta, you don't want to teach that child an evil lesson like, okay, it's bad. I get attention when I do bad, but when I do good, I get no attention. So let me go on and keep getting this attention. Bad or not, it's attention. They just want some type of affection. That's how they get it. So you want to make sure, you want to be intentional about the lessons you teach against yourself, you teach your children, because people will take advantage. Like I said, that example was for the children. That child will take advantage of the fact that you don't want to be and you want to be a people pleaser. You are the child. They know that you don't like being embarrassed in front of people in public. You're going to do the thing to make them be quiet. I'm finna beat your ass in this public. No, I ain't gonna say, I'm just talking shit. Don't beat your children. But you walk them out the store, you leave, now you get nothing. Right. Then you get home and you deal with that. Okay? You get home and you deal with it. And you teach them that is not acceptable. A lot of push-ups, sit-ups, holding cans, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways to discipline a child without necessarily having to beat them. Like I said, a little spanking, whatever, but sometimes parents go overboard. So because that pisses you off. You know what I'm saying? You're super angry and you'll take that anger out on that ass. So like on the child. So other ways. Tons of push-ups, tons of, take away the things that they like, but you gotta stand on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on it, because that'll teach them evil lessons. You tell them they ain't playing their game for a week, they ain't going outside for a week, and 2 days into the punishment, they outside or playing their game, you have taught them an evil lesson against you, that you don't stand on business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's what they don't teach nobody an evil lesson against you.
That's right.
Husband to wife, wife to children, it trickles down. People don't teach nobody that. Where we at? That was the end, all right? Go ahead. Actually, okay. Let's go back. So we so that song, I know we was on Psalms 1 and 1. You know, don't walk in wicked counsel, you know what I'm saying? Don't be with sinners, you know, and, the mockers, you know what I'm saying, the evil people, who scorn and scoff at the righteous. Don't be with them. You know what I'm saying? Choose wisely who you have companion. Choose to be around wise and godly people. People who are trying, you know what I'm saying? At least they are, trying their damnness to be, battling. You want to be around people that's like-minded. That's what it got to be. But the people and the other people gonna suck you right back into the world. Like either you gonna let because darkness can't shine in the light. So either they gonna dim your light, or they gonna get away from you, because the darkness is gonna go away, or they're gonna dim your light, and you're gonna be coming in, and you're gonna go into the darkness with them. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. That's just that. All right, you got to be one of the famous General Muhammad quotes. You got to be more. You got to be stronger in your righteousness than they are in their wickedness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's sit on that. Right. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs real quick. Let's go to 4 and 14. Proverbs 4 and 14. So do I need to reshare the class now? Okay. Hold on, let me see. I just want to make sure. So I gotta share it again. Oh yeah, I see the second one. Oh, people shared it again too. That's what's up. I don't know. All right, go ahead. You got it? Let's get it.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Enter not into the path of the wicked.
Enter not into the path of the wicked, right?
And go not in the way of evil men.
Right, go not into that way. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into their way. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away.
Right. So basically, like I said, this scripture is very, just talk about evil influences. Like that's what this whole thing is about. Evil influences. What they say, stay away from evildoers. Don't walk in the path of the wicked. Like, it's wicked for somebody to make you feel bad about being a good person. And with this class, what I just said, like I said, but people will be like, well, you just told them it's bad to be. You ain't listening. I said, if you are a good person, you will call them out on the fact that they're trying to take an advantage of you.
Right.
That's what a good person would do. A people pleaser will continue to try to please this wicked bastard who keeps just taking and not considering you. They don't consider you and what they and how they left you. All they care about is what they need. That is the difference. That's what we talking about. When you tell them people, to say no. I'm sure I heard a Christian. I feel like I heard a Christian say it just now. Like I just heard you telling the saints, the servants of the Lord, to tell people no.
Right.
You damn right. Just like Christ did. Absolutely. Tell their ass no. Because you have to preserve yourself, your mental health, and your resources for the people. Like Christ said, his people came out there to speak to him. He said, your mother and your father is out here. Or your mother and your brother, somebody was out there to speak to Christ while he was outside teaching. Right. He said, what, nigga? That's what he said in my mind. Right. My mother and my father is right here, over there. You see these people? That's my mother and my father. Right. These brothers who do the will of my Father is my mother and my father and my brother.
That's right.
You talking about my mama outside? If she was, what the hell she outside for? She shouldn't be outside. She should be right here.
Right.
If she was my mama, she'd be right here with me. That's what I heard him say. I heard the motherfucker.
Right.
I heard it. He said it like that. You know what I'm saying? No. But no, for real, man. You cannot be influenced by the wicked like that. Don't let people take your kindness away. Don't let people walk over you and trample over you. Don't let your value be dependent on some wicked nigga or wicked bitch's convenience.
Right.
Okay? Don't diminish your morals and values to make somebody else more comfortable. Don't do that. Because it's not going to benefit you. They're not going to care about it anyway. If you told them like, yeah, I started doing this because you did, you know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to. I did that for you to show you how much I love you. They don't give a damn. They gonna look at you like you a hoe. You know how many times we done told women, girl, hey, yeah, man, come on over here. You know, have sex with my homies. You know what I'm saying? We finna, you know, you my girl. The fact that you do this for me, you know what I'm saying? That make me know you my rider, you my bottom bitch. And then you do it, and now he want to spit in your face. Talking about you ain't nothing, but you like, I did that for you. You said you said that's what you wanted. Yeah. Yeah. It's the reason prostitutes exist. It's the reason. Pimps exist because of people who prey on people who are people pleasers.
Right.
People who take kindness for weakness. Okay? That's what's going on here. So we got to battle against that demon, man, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it, you know, more often than not. Is that it on that verse? Let's go to, you read 15?
Verse 14 and 15.
All right. Let's go to Ephesians real quick then. So stay away from Ephesians 5 and 15. Stay away from evil influences, okay? Evil influence that because it's evil for somebody to try to make, like I said, to make you feel bad for being a good person, to take your kindness. It's evil, but it's also evil for you to be so damn weak to allow somebody's approval of you to make you diminish your morals and values, okay? So you are part of the problem as well. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Read that again.
See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Be careful. Okay? That's what I heard when I just seen that. Be careful. Be careful out here. Be wise. One of our sayings in the UK, don't be sure, make sure.
Right.
That's how you be careful. You don't be sure, make sure. Don't be sure you turned the stove off. Go make sure you turned the damn stove off so you come home to a house. Does that make sense, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
I got a story, right?
Go ahead.
Before I took my flight last week to Chicago, I literally locked my door if I'm listening to music. So I'm all into my music because I'm waiting for this new album to drop this Friday.
Right.
And I locked my door, but as I'm walking across the street, I'm like, damn, did I lock my door? How in the hell did I forget that? Mm-hmm. And I had that thought in my head, like, don't make sure, be sure. You know what I mean? So I went back, checked the door, and damn near, missed my ride. I had to think about it, although I was literally just there 2 seconds.
Right, but you had to make sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, good night. But yeah, no, it's just funny that you say that.
Go ahead, keep going on that now. That's a good point.
Verse 16?
No, read that again. The other one.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, Not as fools, but as wise.
Right. Be intentional.
Right.
Be intentional. Use what they call discernment.
Right.
If somebody genuinely cares about you or just trying to take advantage of what you have. Because if somebody's drowning, they're going to say anything to get a damn life raft, to get a damn tube. And if you got the tube, you ride past, I love you. I give you everything, whatever. They drowning. Of course, they're going to do anything to save their life. They will hold you under the water. If they see you floating down with them, they'll hold on top of you to breathe longer, and let you drown under the water. They will literally hold on. The white people did it and made it try to be a love story. Y'all remember that on Titanic? When the white people try to make it like a love story when that broad made that man freeze to death so she can be okay on that life raft. How many times people say, there was enough room for both of them on that life raft? Anyway, but but you got to give it. But I think it was the not even trying. I think let's say if he would have tried to get up there and it just didn't work, he's you got it. Yeah, fair enough. I think, but the not even trying to see if both of us can fit on top of this life raft is crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the door, whatever they was on. But anyway, people will hold you down. The point is, people will hold you down underwater. If you floated past, y'all both drowning together. A person we both finna drown. The person to live a little bit longer would make you die first so they can probably hold on to your dead body while you floating or something. Maybe that's what they thought. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to drown you under the water so your dead body can float and they can hold on to it like a life raft or something. I don't know. They said dead man float. I think maybe that's what they thought. But that'll happen. Right. It happened too many times. People go try to save somebody from drowning, and then a drowning person drown both of them. You got to use discernment. That's what this scripture is talking about. Using discernment. Using discernment and be intentional. That's you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Verse 16? No, that was it on that end? Okay. So yeah, we get into the end, man. We're gonna go ahead and finish. Go to Matthew real fast. Let's go to Matthew 23 and 8. Matthew 23 and 8. You got it. So this one, like I said, was just like we started with the kids earlier, and showing I said kids, but just a person, young person. They said don't let nobody despise your youth. Make you feel bad because you coming around. You came into the truth. You got some wise counsel from men that they never heard, and so they despise you for it. You think you know it all. You think you better than me. Whatever the demon telling them. This one is more about putting somebody over your life that don't need to be over your life. That's why we got to be very intentional about the people we choose to have over our lives. Right. Right. Especially our sisters. I feel for y'all because a lot of times, unless the Lord kills the man or unalives the man that you choose, you stuck with that person, only that person forever. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. That's why you need to be very diligent on the person that you choose to be with. With man, you too, because the woman you choose, you can get another one. But what if that woman kills you? You know what I'm saying? Right. What if she unalives you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be very careful. And later on, you see little signs when you choose people. You see the little signs. Sha'Carri Richardson just did something the other day. Yeah. Try to get that brother, you know what I'm saying, put in jail. Like she was the assaulter. She hit him with, did all, when the police came, it was him, And they both are track stars. She might be a bigger track star because we know her name and we don't really know his name. But he's a track star nonetheless. That's why they met. But she, in the airport, tried to ruin his career. Like, instead of hers being ruined. She still wound up getting arrested because it was on camera.
Right.
You know what I mean? The thing was on camera, what she did to this brother.
Right.
But when the police came, she tried to act like she was the assaulted and tried to get this brother jammed up. It was just terrible. And in the truth, we stuck with that woman. You know what I'm saying? In the world, we ain't gonna tell like, he can get away from her. But in the truth, we stuck with a woman that would use the authorities to get you unalived, will put you in danger of death or destruction. And you gotta stay with her. Women too. You would have to stay with that brother. You know what I'm saying? That puts you in danger of destruction because he's running around having sex with prostitutes and whores, and now you gotta stay with this brother. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like I said, you can take a break from having sex and things, to protect yourself and say, hey, before we have sex every time, we're going to get a disease test. I'm not going to deny you forever, but maybe I need to do that just to protect myself so we both don't die. But that's who you stuck with forever. That's the thing we have to deal with. So we got to be very careful. And that's what these scriptures kind of speak about. You know what I'm saying? That Christ, like I said, he was talking about the Pharisees and the Sadducees, but that's what they were speaking about. But go ahead. Greg, go ahead.
Done. Matthew chapter 23, verse 8. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren.
Read that again, Salaki.
Done. But be not ye called rabbis, for one is your master, even Christ,
right,
and all ye are brethren.
Right. Watch who you put over you. You know what I mean? We want to put all these people over you, and some of them don't deserve it.
Right.
Don't deserve that position in your life. They want to be called these big names and all of this, but they shouldn't have that authority over you. Go ahead. You should have. When you put them right there, they're going to run over you. That's the point. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father which is in heaven.
Right. And we know this not literal, like we all have fathers, but sometimes you put people over the Most High. Like you take, of the people, you care more about the world than the Most High. Your actual father, the one you should be following. Yeah, he's more important than your actual father. Yes, the Most High's word is more accurate, especially if your father ain't following Christ, your Father in heaven. You cannot follow that person who's being wicked because you're going to die too, and who's considering the people that's going to be left behind.
Right.
If both of y'all are pieces of shit.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ.
One is your master. Like I said, we gotta keep it in perspective. Keep Christ first. Keep the scriptures first. We understand what the world is going to do, what they're going to say. Come back to the scriptures. Hey, what the Lord said about this. Let's make sure, I know what the people say, but what is God going to say about this? What would Jesus do? Think about that then. Something to make you have some type of second thought about doing the wicked thing that you're about to do.
Right.
The thing that you're going to ruin everybody's lives for. Go ahead.
Verse 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
Right. He that is greatest among you. That person's supposed to be your servant like Christ was. And that's what people take advantage of. Yeah, I'm going to serve you, but like the people greatest of you, they're supposed to make sure you're okay.
That's right.
They're supposed to make sure, you good. You know what I'm saying? The people that's great is supposed to be, so that means if you lower, it got to be reciprocated.
Right.
Just like they checking for you, you check for them. That's what we do. We go, man, we grabbing these as a general. They serving us, they teach. Oh, general, y'all good, man. What you drinking? What y'all need? Woo, woo. Right. The people who over us, they're checking for us, but are you checking for them? Go ahead.
Gone. Verse 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Right. You know what I mean? You're going to be assaulted or abased. We can grab that definition of base just to show the people, but if you use context, I'm sure it's the opposite of exalted. You know what I'm saying? The person that humbles himself is going to be exalted, and the other one's going to be abased. The base is the bottom. You know, if you take context, it's a base.
Right.
What is the base of something? You know what I mean? Go ahead.
To lower in rank, office, prestige, or esteem.
Right.
To lower physically, abase.
Abased. To be at the bottom.
I made a funny face when I looked at it.
No, but you know, use context clues like you know, yeah, because that's what the scripture was saying. Like,
exactly.
This person gonna be exalted for doing something good, so that must mean. And then you take the word, you know words. It says base. The prefix or the suffix is base. The prefix is base is the about. The base is the about. You know, you gotta break it down. It's a practical knowledge, right? Go ahead.
Verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men.
Right, you shutting up the kingdom of heaven against everybody else. No, you're not getting in here. Shut the door. Close the doors. What do you say? Close the doors. In the back, blocking niggas in the church who you shutting up the doors and closing the doors on niggas because they ain't, ain't giving you the tithes you want, whoever that was. Lock them doors. They shutting up the kingdom and go ahead.
For ye neither go in yourselves. For ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves.
Right, you ain't even getting in. You closing the doors. And what you think you gonna go in after you shut them out? You locked out there right with them then. Go ahead.
Neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in.
Right. You ain't even trying to suffer the people that actually, that's entering. You ain't even finna suffer that. You ain't even finna deal with the people that's in because you on the outside. You on the outside looking in. Say, how you hating on outside the club? You can't even get in. You hating on the outside of the club. Like, you hating on the outside of the kingdom. Go ahead.
Verse 14. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Hypocrites.
For ye devour widows.
Man, you devour how tear up houses, widows, women lonely, taking advantage of people. That's what we're talking about. Taking advantage of lonely women, widows, they lonely. That's what they're talking about, people who ain't got nobody to protect them. Go ahead.
And for a pretense, make long prayer. Therefore, ye shall receive the greater damnation.
Right. You acting like, you praying and saying all these nice words. Like I said, you sure know what to say. Right. Well, look what you're doing.
Right.
Look what you're doing. You got this long prayer. You got this long thing. But what you doing? What you doing, sis? Look what you're doing. You got all these prayers. Won't you do it? Not my Jesus. Shamana, coming. All of that. But what are you doing, though? Go ahead.
Verse 15. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Hypocrites. He's blazing on them. Man, the whole time. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees. Hypocrites. Go ahead.
For ye compass sea and land.
You compass sea and land. You know what a compass is, right? Something that guides you across sea and land. So you're going all over, sea and land. You compass sea and land. Go ahead.
To make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more than a child of hell than yourself.
Good night. You make one proselyte. So if you don't know what a proselyte is, we can look it up. But it's you want to make somebody that's not an Israelite. Right. You want to make somebody that's not a part of our culture. You going all around like IUIC, running around making Africans Israelites. Right. But it said, you said, you want to get the definition for him?
Yeah, I got it right
Go
here.
ahead.
Proselyte, to induce someone to induce or recruit someone to one's faith.
Right, to make somebody Israelite. That's what I just said. Like, we believe in God. We believe we the chosen people. And you trying to make them that. But go ahead.
Oh, God. Verse 16.
No. Read that part again.
Oh, come.
After proselyte.
Definition of
Scripture.
Oh, God. Verse 15. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made.
Now, when you done made this nigga into an Israelite, now you done told these Africans and these heathens that they Israelite, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to make somebody something that they're not. Okay, that's the point. Right. Not even, that's on a terrible level. You're trying to make somebody something that they're not. You're trying to give somebody a position in your life that they shouldn't have. Right. You traveling land and sea because you so damn horny and desperate. You in the jail cells looking for a nigga. You on Skid Row looking for a bitch. You terrible. You just that lonely. You can't go in there and you know what, I ain't gonna say else. You know what I mean? There's other things you can do, damn it. But that's what you do. You're gonna scour the seas and the land for somebody because you're so lonely and desperate. Go ahead.
God, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves.
You make them twofold worse than you. So not only are they already heathens, now you done made them Israelites. So now they having sex with, now you done confused Israelites. So now they doubling them. It's like you doing it twofold, like they was heathens already. Now they destroying other Israelites.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just relax. Don't be such a people pleaser to where this is what you're doing.
Right.
When you scouring the land, it's just so desperate and needy for affection and people pleasing to be pleased that it's terrible, man. You're gonna make somebody destroy you. You're gonna destroy yourself and your own house.
Right.
That's what that's talking about. Not only do you destroy them, but you're gonna make them destroy you and the people of your nation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because hurt people, ain't that the thing? You know? What verse is that?
Verse 15.
We could actually end it right there, but I know it's a little bit more. He's blazing on their ass all through here. Go ahead. We could. What's the next one? Give me one more word.
I got a few precepts.
He said, because he was just blazing. He was blazing on him, man.
I got one. Yeah, I got one. If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got one. That's an apocrypha. If it's relevant. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right. That's absolutely that. But let's go a little bit more on that. I think it's a couple more. You said we at 15? 15. Let's go. We'll just go all the way to 8. I believe. Let's go all the way to 18. We'll be done.
Matthew chapter 23, verse 16. Woe unto you, ye blind guides,
you what?
Which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor.
Good night. These are the people who you want to serve. This is, the people who tell you that their way is better. Their way is better. Not the temple that taught you, but the things that you think you gained to bring to the temple. You think you're smarter than the temple. You think you're smarter than the teacher. than the knowledge that was given. That's why, I mean, when I was coming into the truth, I ain't want to cut my dreads off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to cut my dreads off. Like, these niggas, I was talking crazy. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga should have read how to get lattice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking crazy, thinking, George, how to do this. But I'm like, and I have to think about it, like, these niggas showed me, opened my eyes to so many things.
Right.
And I'm tripping about hair.
Right.
I was like, you talking about practice? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, these niggas, like, you talking about practice, not the game, like, not the whole thing, like, not everything you done learned, all the barriers they didn't block down, the hope and courage and purpose and that they didn't gave you. We talking about practice. We talking about hair. We talking about hair, nigga. I snatched that shit out your head, nigga. That's why I heard God say, like, like it was so stupid. Like, you're right, because you're something, and that's what I didn't want, and I did it. I remember having that thought. Y'all remember? You know what I'm saying? You remember that thought? You remember I was going through that?
I really don't tell the story a lot, but I be laughing about it time to time. But when I first came in, I had a hot top phase,
right.
On some kid play shit. But anyway, I knew eventually I was gonna have to cut it off. But the only thing was that kind of got me was the whole lineups and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, damn, I'm so used to getting a lineup. I think I'm gonna look funny as hell if I cut off, all my hair and stuff like that. But I thought about how everything that the brothers in the IHBK that I just met, like Tapamar Quad, Capital Paj, DA, and Ayala, and just how everything that they told me, they ain't telling nothing wrong so far. Right. So me cutting my hair, it should be a light thing. Right. So in the back of my head, I thought about it, but then I really just said, you know what? I mean, just hair. It's gonna grow back. and if I could, like when it did grow back, it grew back, and I didn't realize I had a natural lining. You feel me? Yeah. I was just like, shit, I was worried about nothing. Right. Yeah. But in the meantime, niggas look like a naked mole. Right. Right. I trust the process.
Right.
So like you said, like just it's more important than that. You gotta see the bigger picture.
It was a demon.
Exactly.
It was really a demon because I had to think about. I was looking for a reason not to do it.
Right.
I came in there looking for a reason to continue to be in the streets,
right.
Smoking weed, having sex with whores, threesome, whatever the hell I was into. Right. I was looking for a reason to go back because I heard this truth and it was undeniable. I'm like, it gotta be something to it. Yeah. It gotta be something to it. So I was looking for a reason. And the dread thing was the last reason I had. And it didn't stand me. The demon got defeated. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I took them damn dreads out right. Because, like I said, it was practice. Mm-hmm. We wasn't talking about the game of life. Right. Talking about nothing. Like them dreads was practice for. I thought it was something. It was just practice for the real life thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to think about. Go ahead.
Done. Verse 17. Ye fools ye fools and blind, or whether it's greater, the gold or the temple that sanctified the gold.
Right, what's greater? Go ahead.
John, verse 18. And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. But whosoever swears by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty.
That's 18? Read that one more time.
Gone. And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. But whosoever swears by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty.
He is guilty. What precept lets you know that this gift makes you guilty?
Is it in the Old Testament?
Like, it's just something that just lets you know. And I said gifts. I think that was too much. But I said gift. Give him, man. Absolutely. Yeah, you guilty. A gift destroys the heart. A gift will make you do anything. You see, I lost Shannon Sharp.
Right.
Gift destroys people, man. You get them little gifts, they because you can destroy them. That was just the latest one. There's so many more I could name, but he's just the latest right here. You know what I'm saying? Puff Daddy, he would keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Because them was gifts that was given to them, and it destroys you. It destroys you. So,
like if I could, do you know who's next though? Those that follow after those men.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. They on their way. They on their way down to they was scared. A lot of them was leaving the country. I was so I heard.
Right.
They was running. It is what it is at this point. So, but yeah. So that's that, man. A gift destroys the heart, and that's what can happen with people who want to take advantage of you.
Right.
They'll come every once in a while. They'll give you something. I mean, I gave you that. When I came up on that $5, I came and gave you that $500. I came and gave you $100. Of course, they gave you $100. Why wouldn't they? You always have $500. Right. This is the first time they get it. So of course they should have gave you the whole fucking $500. They should have gave you everything they had. Cause you got it all the time. But of course they're gonna give you something because they know that's all you need because you're a people pleaser. You're kind. You let people take your kindness for weakness. So of course they're gonna give you $100 because when they lose that $500 and ain't got nothing else, you know what they're gonna say? I gave you that $100 though. I was there. I gave you $100 when I only had $5. It's manipulation. It's terrible. That was what I like to call the underlay for the overplay.
Right.
Okay? They knew to give you that $100. That was because they knew they were going to be broke in the week, in a day. And you were going to continue to get 500s and 500s. If they really can, look, I just came, if they really could, everything they had in their pocket, they would have said, here, I just came up on something. I don't take it all. You know what I'm saying? You done been here for me. Here you go. You always got it. I never had it. Give me everything I just found. Then that holds a little more weight. That says, it's like, okay. Like the lady who gave the 2 pennies, right? You remember that scripture? The lady who gave the 2 pennies, she gave everything she had. That's the point. Because I'm there for you. Give me that. You owe me that. Give me all of it. You're going to get it back. I'm fucking nice to you and I care about you. I'm kind. I'm going to look out for you. But give me what you done took already. Being a burden in my life. All right. With that, we got Harlem coming up, Israel. We go. I'm gonna leave it right there. When it's all 9:30. All right. Harlem coming up. Fire weekend. You cowards. Stop listening to the propaganda. Stop listening to the propaganda, okay? This truth is that. This truth is that. Stop listening to the propaganda and come and study to show yourself approved. Come make sure that Captain Tazariak ain't who he is. He's going to be in Harlem. He's going to be General Hyman and General Hunter going to be there. Bring your questions, complaints. Come and do it. This ain't got to be a hostile thing. We are soldiers, but we have class. All right? We are men at the end of the day. We're not no emotional bitches. So you come with some kind of class and decorum and woo. We're gonna chop it up with you, talk some shit, shoot some spit. All that. Do it. Come to the Harlem Cookout. Come to after that we got Cali. Come to Cali. Come to one of them, wherever we all over the coast, so you cowards can't have no excuse talking about you couldn't make it to us. We hitting every coast. We in South, North, Midwest, East Coast, West Coast. We coming everywhere just so you can come to show yourself approved. Okay? Come and make sure that we ain't who we say we are. Okay? Do it. Don't be a coward your whole life. All right? With that, pass the class over to Preaching Officer McCollum.
ISUPK security announcements.
We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and also the book of Malachi, chapter 3, 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew, Mayashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. A priest fund. It is a free will offering for a priest, not mandatory whatsoever. Amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation. So, as you know, September 21st, next month, is going to be the memorial of blowing the trumpets. I believe that's either Thursday or Sunday at sundown, all right? There will be a flyer coming out towards the end of the month. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. So with that being said, I imagine, which means for everyone to stand. And for time's sake, we are just going to read the Lord's Prayer, all right? All right, so like I imagine, finding out for them, which means to rise and face the east, all right? This is the Lord's Prayer. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, 8 through 13, in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shabka, Yahweh, Malak Wakka, Tawa'ah, Rakazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arakaza, Kawa, Hayah, Vashamayim, Nathalanawa, Lakam, Kol, Yawam, Wasalat, Lanawa, Kabawath, Nawa, Kasalat, Nawa, Kabawath, Yanawa, Wala'ah, Taba'anawa, Wanasayawan, Abal, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wata Parath, La Awalamia, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. All right, Sar, which needs to turn. All right. All right, men of Israel. My Shabbat, and my Barak, Yahweh, Shemi, Al-Shar, Barakatah, Sorry to the sisters. All right. Courtesy salute for the sisters. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, Imagine. Barak, Yahweh, Shamar, Al-Adaba, Shemi, Al-Shah.
Yahweh, Shamar, Al-Adaba, Shemi, Al-Shah.
Yazmatah, class dismissed.